Good evening. My name is Scott Dirks, and I'm the municipal judge for the city of Stoughton and the towns of Dunkirk, Pleasant Springs, and Rutland. The city of Stoughton will appear in all matters this evening by attorney Noah Dregney. Before I begin calling cases, I want to go over some of the procedures we'll follow tonight and some of your rights as defendants. These procedures are also set forth on the form that was made available to you as you entered the courtroom. First, please turn off your cell phones. Second, this is a hearing for initial appearances on the citations you received. This is not the time for a trial or telling me your side of what happened. When your case is called, please come up to the podium and remember to speak clearly. These proceedings are being recorded, so you need to answer questions verbally, not by simply nodding or shaking your head. Tonight, I'll ask you to enter a plea to the citation you were issued. Your plea options are guilty, not guilty, or no contest. A plea of guilty means you admit you did whatever it is you're charged with. A plea of not guilty means you want to contest the charges against you. And a plea of no contest means that while you do not admit doing anything unlawful, you do not wish to contest the matter either. In many cases, Mr. Dregney will be in a position to make you an offer to resolve your case here tonight. If you do arrive at such an agreement, you should enter a plea of guilty or no contest. Either way, guilty or no contest, I must find you guilty. I'll then review the facts of your case to determine whether there is a factual basis for accepting your plea, and will give you an opportunity at that point, if you wish, to tell me anything you feel is relevant to my sentencing decision. I'll then decide what the sentence in your case should be. In almost all cases, I'll order you to pay a forfeiture, which is a money penalty like a fine. It may be anywhere from $20,000 to $10,000, though the vast majority will be in the range of $50,000 to $200,000. I'm also required to impose court costs, which will increase the total amount you must pay. I'll automatically give you 30 days to pay your forfeiture, but if you think you need more time than that, please let me know right away and we'll set up a payment plan. Failure to timely pay your forfeiture can result in suspension of your driver's license or referring the matter for debt collection. If you plead not guilty to the charges against you, I'll schedule your case for a pretrial conference over the phone with the city attorney. At that point, you can discuss your case with him and see if the matter can be resolved without a trial. If it cannot be resolved, I'll schedule the matter for trial. You do have the right to have an attorney represent you in your case, but you must hire that attorney yourself. The public defender's office will not represent you. You also have the right to ask me for a continuance of your case if you need to consult with an attorney or for some other reason. If you're charged with operating while intoxicated or some related offense, you have the right to a jury trial in Madison. However, you must post jury fees within 10 days of the date you enter your plea. Trials on all other offenses will be heard by me. You'll have the right to appeal any decision I make in your case. Those of you who are charged with a traffic offense should bear in mind that in addition to having to pay a forfeiture if you're found guilty, the Division of Motor Vehicles may also impose demerit points against your license. If 12 or more points are assessed against your license in any 12-month period, your driving privileges will be suspended for a period of time. And if you hold a probationary license, those points may be doubled. Finally, if your address changes at any time while your case is pending, you must notify the court of that change in writing within 5 days. And I'll first call City versus Alfonso Walker. You're Mr. Walker?
Yep.
Mr. Walker, you are charged with, thank you. You're charged with, first of all, Do you still live on Moreland Road in Madison?
Yeah.
And you're charged with retail theft. That means that you're accused of having taken the property of a merchant that was held out for resale without attempting to pay for that property. Do you understand the nature of the charge against you?
Yeah.
Does the city have an offer for the defendant this evening?
No offer at this time, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Walker, your choices are you can plead guilty or no contest, in which case we'll go to sentencing tonight. On the other hand, if you want to have a chance to discuss the matter with the city attorney, you should plead not guilty, and I'll schedule the matter for a pretrial conference over the phone on January 7th. How would you like to proceed?
What's the sentencing?
Pardon?
What would be the sentence?
It would be a forfeiture. I don't know what the city would intend to recommend.
Like, no jail time type of thing?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. And with it being municipal, is it like a CCAP thing, like where it'd be CCAPable? Because just like, I just wonder because like, you know, job-wise, you know, I mean, I'm blue collar, so I mean, they don't necessarily.
I understand.
Whatever, but is it a CCAPable thing if someone
I
searched
don't
me?
think it's reported, is it? No, it's not.
Okay. Yeah, just to, I mean, I'd love to explain how it was a confusion, but yeah.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and I'll schedule this for a pretrial conference with Mr. Dregney over the phone. You don't have to go to his office.
Okay.
And you can explain the circumstances to him, and we'll see if you two can arrive at some agreement to the matter, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
3:30?
3:30 on January 7th, is that going to work for you?
Yeah, I work third shift now since drilling
Okay.
season's over.
All right, very good. Can we give him notice tonight? All right, hang on, we'll give you notice. That'll have Mr. Dregney's phone number,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
It's important that you make that phone call, because if you don't, we'll assume that you don't plan on contesting the matter or wanting to explain it or anything.
Right.
And when I call the case next time, I'll just find you guilty.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions, sir?
No. All right. Hey. That's a compliment, man. He's a legend. Thank you.
All right, thank you. City versus Logan Conway. Mr. Conway, I believe I've seen you before, haven't I?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you still live on County Road N in Stoughton?
Yes, I do.
All right. Mr. Dregney, where are we at procedurally with this? He's had an initial appearance already.
Which one is this?
In the first one. This is the one, he defaulted on his previous.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, pre-trials. This is another, before you were involved, he had 11 other tickets. This is a second set of 14 tickets. They're related, but they're additional tickets, and this is, we've already received one request for restitution, and we have 2 others for the previous tickets.
I thought that we had him in court on these charges once already.
Yes, no, not these ones, that's what I'm saying. They were
Oh, these are
11.
new.
They're related, but to the same incident, but they're additional charges.
Okay.
This is the one where I said the PD didn't have the police report.
Right.
So you don't,
Right.
no, it does not have the
Okay.
police report.
So, Mr. Conway, you are looking at about 10 additional charges to what you had before. Almost all of them are criminal damage to property. Criminal damage to property means that you intentionally damaged the property of another without that person's permission. You're also looking at 3 charges of shooting or throwing a missile. That means that you aimed an object at a parked car or a window or something like that inside the city limits without permission of the owner of that object at which you launched the missile. I don't know what the missile was. I haven't read the reports yet. I can also tell you and the city attorney that at least one of the victims in this matter has already requested restitution in the amount of about $350. So, do we have him scheduled for his other matters?
Not yet, because the juvenile matter is still pending. So
Okay.
we're going to schedule
All
that on
right.
the same night.
Right, so just for the city attorney's benefit, there is a co-defendant who's a juvenile. We have not yet, he's appeared on that.
He had a pretrial tonight.
Okay,
I can give you his initials.
that's okay, I don't need that. Here's what I'm going to suggest, unless you've got a different idea, gentlemen, is to continue this without the entry of a plea to a date to be set. I will, though, however, also schedule this for a pretrial conference over the phone on January 7th so that you two can discuss this matter. It's complicated in that there are multiple charges, there are multiple victims. This is not the only request for restitution that the court has received. And then there is a juvenile co-defendant. So I think it probably would be most efficient if we don't do anything tonight other than entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf and then scheduling it for a pretrial conference. Do we have a time for him?
3:40?
3:40 on January 7, is that going to work?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So we'll give you information on how you can call Mr. Dragney. And it's very likely that by January 7th, we'll have more information on restitution requests, which I'm sure is going to be relevant to your discussions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions about anything, Mr. Conway?
I know, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you. City versus Kenneth Hoff. Mr. Hoff, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're Kenneth Hoff Sr., correct?
Yes, sir.
And do you still live on State Road 138 in Stoughton?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're charged with failing to obey a traffic signal or other order by a traffic officer.
Yeah.
That can mean a lot of different things, but basically it means that you either did not follow directions to stop as given by a traffic officer, or you failed to obey a traffic sign. Do you understand the nature of the charge
No
against you?
sign. Traffic officer is what I understand.
Okay. Do you understand the nature of the charge against you?
I don't even know why there is one.
That's a yes or no question, sir. Do you understand the nature of the charge against you?
I guess so.
Okay. Does the city have an offer for the defendant?
No offer at this time, Your Honor.
All right, so, Mr. Hoff, you've got a couple of choices here. If you plead guilty or no contest tonight, I'll find you guilty, and we'll proceed to sentencing tonight. On the other hand, if you plead not guilty, I'll schedule the matter for a pretrial conference on January 7th with Mr. Dragney. That'll be over the phone, and you can discuss the matter with him to see if it can be resolved without a trial. If it can be, you won't have to come back to court. If it cannot be resolved, then I'll schedule the matter for a trial at a later date. So how would you like to proceed
I'd like to
tonight?
go with, I think, the second one to discuss it with,
That's fine. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and we'll schedule this for a pretrial conference over the phone, January 7th
3:50?
at 350. Is that going to work for you?
I would say that's as good as any time.
Okay. Well, hang on a minute, and we'll give that to you in writing. That'll have Mr. Dragney's phone number.
All
okay?
right.
Do you have questions about anything?
Yeah, I just think it's all a bogus deal with the cop. That's,
Well, you can discuss that with the city attorney. Who knows, maybe he'll agree with you.
all right,
Okay?
you bet.
All right, have a good evening, sir.
You too.
I believe we're gonna need a translator. I'll get that lined up.
Okay.
I didn't verify it, though, if you could make sure it's Spanish, he wouldn't come up front.
Yep. City versus Zambrano Bravo. Sir, are you Mr. Zambrano Bravo?
Yes, sir.
And I don't intend to be rude by asking, but do you speak and understand English well enough for court?
I have learned English 2 years, but I will prefer
An
use
interpreter?
translation. Yeah,
Okay, we'll, hang on, Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay, hang on and we'll try to get somebody on the phone, okay?
Welcome to Language Line Solutions. Please enter your 6-digit client ID.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. This is Juan. Which language do you need?
Spanish.
Spanish. And can I have your client ID, please?
This is Judge Scott.
608.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. This is Judge Scott Dirks with the City of Stoughton Municipal Court. Go ahead.
531404.
You cut off. Can you repeat it?
531404.
Do you have a different client ID? This one is linked to a now inactive account.
No, that's the only, we've used it for years. It's.
It looks like it has been inactive ever since October 2nd.
Of this year?
We haven't used it,
Yeah,
but we
of this
still have
year.
the account. We've never had it shut off. I mean, we've had it for many, many years, 13 for sure.
Is this for Stockton WI Municipal Court?
Municipal Court, yes.
Yeah, it's inactive. That could mean the payment is due, or someone closed it, or you guys changed the account.
No, we didn't. So how do we proceed with this? Because we want the account opened.
Well, I can connect you with customer service.
Oh, brother. We're in court right now.
Right.
All right. Here's what we'll have to get this straightened out
That we'll
later.
have to, thank you. Wow, that was.
And the interpreter I have at home is on her way to Milwaukee right now.
Oh, shoot.
Sir, I'm really very sorry, but as you may have gathered from this phone call, we cannot get you an interpreter tonight. I don't want to proceed any further without an interpreter, and I realize this is inconvenient because you're already here, but we're going to have to do this at a later date.
Okay, he's gonna check if the Spanish-speaking officer is on duty right now.
No, we got to have an interpreter.
Okay.
But thank you for checking. So, sir, I'm going to reschedule this matter
January 21st.
to January 23rd at 5.
January 21st. 23rd.
Oh, yep, sorry, January 21 at 5 o'clock, and we'll have an interpreter available then.
I'll send a notice to him.
Can we give him anything in writing tonight?
At what time?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, and we'll give you that notice in writing.
Es el 21 de enero a las 5.
Sí, eso lo entendí. por ahora me saldrá el ticket en mi récord.
Sí, pero...
Thank you.
Ahora, pero ponemos aquí. Desde fecha.
On January or today?
En enero.
I can speak English, but it's better for me when the people speak too slow. A little bit slow, I understand. I have 2 years maybe studying English. But
Yeah, we'll do this next month.
Your next court appearance will be January 21st at 5 p.m. right?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, again, I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. No worry.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Thank you. See you.
All right, well, we're in recess until 6.
Did you want to default these? I have
Oh, yeah.
one-
Right,
one
sorry.
Before we close, there's one he provided proof that he reinstated.
All right,
Um,
hang on, we're not recessing just yet.
Give a copy to the city attorney.
City versus Joshua Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins is not here. He's charged with non-registration of an automobile. He has, since he was cited, provided the court with proof of registration. I don't know if the city has
No,
that.
I did not give him a copy.
Okay.
Came in this afternoon.
Here, come on up. Given that the vehicle is now registered, what's the city's position?
Dismiss the citation.
So ordered. And then with respect to any other cases scheduled for 5 o'clock tonight that I have not called, I will find the defendants guilty by default, enter judgment accordingly, and by way of disposition, order that the various defendants pay forfeitures and costs in the amounts shown on their citations.
30 days.
30 days to pay. Thank you. All right, now we're adjourned. 6 o'clock, and I'm going to call the case of City versus Castro. This is on for a restitution hearing. Prior to court, well, I guess I should state first of all that we notified the defendant of this hearing about 2 months ago in mid-October. And then, was it yesterday?
Yesterday
Yesterday,
morning.
we got a phone call from a person identifying herself as the defendant's caregiver, stating that they were on their way to the hospital and could not get a ride to be here today. They were informed that without a doctor's excuse or something like that, that we were going to proceed as scheduled. We did not receive any further communication from them since yesterday. So the victim in this matter, Mr. Gaborek, is requesting $500 in restitution. The defendant has failed to appear, and I've stated on the record when notice occurred, so I am going to order $500 restitution payable to Mr. Gaborek by the defendant, and we'll mail the order?
Yes.
Okay, we'll mail the order to you. I should probably explain, the restitution order is very similar legally to what it would have been like if you'd gone to small claims court and won a $500 judgment. So that's the good news. The bad news is you have to collect it.
No, they pay it court, they pay it.
Well, yeah, right. When I say you'll have to collect it, what that means is they'll have to pay it to the court, and if we get money, we'll send it to you, but we're not going to go out and look for them. Yeah.
We're not after money. I mean, you're using it this right, just have to show up.
Yeah.
But perfect.
But you understand what I'm saying.
Understood. We may never see it. Which,
Right,
so we.
yeah. And I'm sorry about that part, but you have a judgment now.
All right, thank you.
So, yeah, look for that in the mail, hang on to that, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You too. And that leaves us with City versus Hamas, right? Mr. Hamas, come on up. If you could press that button on the microphone so that the audio picks you up, I'd appreciate it.
Says
Right.
It's red now, is that fine?
Yep, that's what we want. Very good. So, Mr. Hamas is here, long story short, for several $1,000s in unpaid judgments. Quite some time ago, there was conversation between the city and Mr. Hamas about repayment of that. There was an agreement that was arrived at. To simplify things, my understanding is that if the defendant paid roughly half of what he owed, which was somewhere in the neighborhood of $25,000 or something like that, it was a lot. If he paid $11,613, the city would move to vacate and dismiss various judgments, which would have allowed Mr. Hamas then to get his driver's license back. Is that roughly correct, Mr. Hamas?
Correct.
Okay. My information is that to date, the defendant has paid $6,000 of the $11,613 that he agreed he would pay. So what's the city's position on this tonight?
The city and Mr. Hamas have reached an agreement to extend the payment plan out to June 1, 2026. So he would have 6 months to pay the outstanding balance, and the full amount would be due by June 1, 2026.
So is there a payment plan contemplated, or how's this supposed to work?
I think that it would still be payments of $1,000 a month until the
Okay.
full amount is paid. He was speaking with Kieran, so I'm just trying to understand
Sure.
the discussions, but that's my understanding.
Mr. Hammes, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, I received an email appreciatively, unsolicited, yesterday from the city, and that is something that I have strong belief that can be accomplished with the settling down of various issues that have occurred within our family.
Right. And I'm aware of some of that at least. So we'll keep this matter open. I'll call it every month just to see what sort of progress is being made. As long as you're making your monthly payments that you've agreed to, I don't see any reason to bring you back here. On the other hand, if you fall behind, we'll want you here for an explanation.
Understood.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Appreciate it, city.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good evening, Mr. Hammes. Unless there's anything else, we're adjourned.